ABC-7 Storm Track Weather First Alert.
Good Monday evening to you all. If you're driving out and about right now, or if you have been, you've been seeing a lot of cumulus clouds out there, not those big cumulonimbus clouds, at least not yet. Of course, you know we need a lifting mechanism to get those little clouds to those big clouds, and we didn't have our daytime heating for the first half of the day. That's why we're seeing a delayed start for all of these thunderstorms, but we're also going to have another lifting mechanism that's going to circle through our area later on tonight, and that's why we'll see those storms overnight tonight. I want to give you a look at where we're currently tracking rain across the area, and our first storms are approaching the lower valley. We have one storm cell entering the Clint area. We also have a thunderstorm off to the south and to the west of the lower valley. So these storms are going to continue to move to the north throughout the next several hours. We have a thunderstorm over the Oregon Mountains to the east of Las Cruces. We also have a strong thunderstorm, not a severe thunderstorm, but nickel-sized hail is possibly coming out of this storm. Fortunately, it's in a fairly unpopulated area, but it is moving to the north towards Del City. So if you live out there, you got a strong thunderstorm moving towards your area. Here's the big picture, and we have monsoonal moisture in our area, but we're getting it from both the Gulf of California, that's coming up with the southerly winds, but what we're also having is high pressure all across the eastern United States. And high pressure systems circulate in a clockwise direction, so we're actually also getting moisture off of the Gulf of Mexico too, which is why we have so much moisture in our atmosphere right now. And if you're going outside, you feel it too. Those of you with curly hair, you probably feel it that way as well. Here's a look at our short-term future track model, and it's showing not a lot of activity for the next couple hours. I do think we could see a couple scattered thunderstorms throughout the rest of the evening, but the main storms are going to be moving in, looks like after 10 o'clock tonight. So you can see by 11, we're starting to see that widespread rain off to our south. By midnight, moving to the north, and I do think we will very likely see rain across the entire city, and especially for those of you who live in the poor drainage areas, watch out for some flash floods. We'll get a lot of rain overnight. You could see all that moisture sticking around through Tuesday at 6 o'clock in the morning. Notice the red colors, notice the orange. It's very likely that we will have some thunderstorms that stick around and drop a lot of rain. We're talking about 1 to 2 inches of rain in just 1 hour. That's where we're looking at those flash floods very likely. Here's a look at our future track model for rainfall. This is just one idea of what we could see. This model is predicting 7/10 of an inch all the way through Thursday, almost a whole inch in Chaparral, almost a half inch in Las Cruces. But of course, if a thunderstorm goes over your area, you could very well see more than that. We're talking about 1 to 2 inches in your area in just 1 hour. So of course, I do recommend to you to download our ABC-7 traffic and weather app, because it's a way I could communicate with you to relay the message if you're seeing any flash flood warnings in your area, if there's a severe thunderstorm in your area. I could let you know what's going on, so it's just a way for us to connect. Here's a look at your 70 forecast sponsored by Mattress Firm. Our first alert will continue through tomorrow because we'll have a lot of overnight rain, which will likely lead to flooding and slippery roads. So definitely be careful tomorrow morning. A high of 86 on your Tuesday. We'll start to warm up on your Wednesday. We'll start to dry out by Wednesday afternoon as well. And notice throughout the rest of the week, we'll start to climb with our temperatures and dry out as far as rain.